Hi guys, welcome to the Make Money Online with Dropshipping YouTube channel with me, Neil Waterhouse. This week's video is Amazon FBA versus dropshipping. But before I get started, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications to my channel because I post videos just like this showing you how to make money online with dropshipping every week. And you don't want to miss them. Now, let's launch straight into it. First of all, like everything in life, there are pros and cons to Amazon FBA and dropshipping. Amazon FBA has pros and cons, and also dropshipping has pros and cons. There's not a one-fits-all strategy that suits every personality and everybody's resources. And as I'll show you, it all comes down to personal preferences and whether or not you're willing to outlay money on products before they've sold. Now, the big advantage of both businesses, Amazon FBA and dropshipping, is they are both COVID compatible, meaning they can both be fully automated to make money 24/7, 365 without you ever needing to leave your house. At the end of this video blog, after you choose whether Amazon FBA or dropshipping suits you best, I'll also give you two links to two separate, complete, entire, free, online, step-by-step courses with video recorded case studies from average people who have built their businesses from scratch to 6 and 7 digits. And one course is teaching how to build a 7-digit Amazon FBA business step by step, and the other teaching how to build a 7-digit dropship business from scratch using less than $100. And again, these are complete courses for free. So let's get started. Let's first look at the main pros and cons of Amazon FBA. First of all, for any Amazon newbies watching this video, Amazon FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. So in other words, Amazon fulfills your orders to your customers. When you sell on Amazon FBA, you first must send your products to an Amazon warehouse. And then Amazon warehouses your products, and every time an item sells, Amazon picks, packs and ships the products to your customers. Amazon will also handle customer support for you. Happy days. Now, the downside of this Amazon FBA strategy is you need to spend your money first purchasing inventory. Whereas with dropshipping, your customers pay you first before you purchase products. With Amazon FBA, many people underestimate how much they need to invest in stock to make a decent living using the Amazon FBA strategy. As the founder and host of the 4 largest eBay Amazon meetup groups in Australia, I get to see inside not just our own FBA businesses and our dropship business, but I also get to see inside many of the businesses of the members of the groups. On average, as a rule of thumb, most people need to invest around $36,000 on inventory to make on average $1,000 profit. So again, just to repeat that, $36,000 on inventory to make on average $1,000 profit per week after all expenses. Now, of course, this is a general rule of thumb based on averages. There are, of course, exceptions where people have an item with absolutely no competition and it sells like hotcakes. And over the last 20 years, we've had these too. However, with most businesses, the 80-20 rule comes into play. That is, 80% of most businesses' revenue comes from only 20% of their products. It's not realistic to quote figures from the top 20% of a business's products. We must look at the average. Another problem with Amazon FBA is there's always a chance of items not selling. Sometimes you can do product research and find an item which makes good profit and sells like hotcakes. However, by the time you order it from your supplier and it arrives in the Amazon FBA warehouse, there can be many other new competitors, and if it's a really hot item, Amazon may also decide to sell the item themselves as well, so you now have to compete with Amazon. In regards to dropshipping, the big pro with dropshipping is you get paid first, before you need to purchase any products, which means you can build a 6 and 7-digit dropship business using less than $100. One downside of dropshipping that gets bandied around a lot is that dropshipping on average has lower profit margins. However, this statement misses the big picture. It's not about which strategy makes the highest margins. It's all about which strategy can make the business owner the most money. Yes, some items on Amazon FBA sell for higher margins than dropshipping, but there's also a lot of items that sell for lower margins. And many FBA items don't sell at all. There are a lot of Amazon FBA sellers all over the world who are paying for long-term Amazon storage fees. And also a lot of people all over the world with a lot of inventory that did not sell sitting in their garage. All that money tied up in inventory that is sitting there not selling is a lost opportunity cost, where the money could be doing something better, like paying off their house. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been importing for over 30 years and selling online for over 20 years. And importing and selling on FBAs, it's been good to us, but if you're a beginner, you must be very careful. Now, the big advantage here with dropshipping is you only purchase products after the items sell. So you're always cash flow positive. In other words, you make a profit before you need to purchase any inventory. Now, here is the big piece of the puzzle that gets left out. With Amazon FBA, your business is limited by the amount of money you can or you're willing to spend on inventory. And this is not the case with dropshipping. Let's say you're willing to spend, say, $10,000 in inventory to send to Amazon FBA. And that $10,000 comprises of, say, 5 different products, multiples of the 5 different products. Your FBA business is now limited to only 5 products. Your monthly sales are limited to just these 5 products. With dropshipping, the size of your business is not limited, as you can just keep listing more and more products, as you don't need to pay for the products until they sell. You can list 10 products, 100 products, or literally thousands of products. And you can do this in 37 different countries. Yes, you might have lower margins with dropshipping, however you have literally hundreds or thousands more products listed. As the old saying goes, many streams make a river. Now, one big attraction with Amazon FBA is that Amazon does all the shipping for you. However, with dropshipping, your suppliers also do all the shipping for you. As your business grows, your suppliers do all the hard work for you. But unlike Amazon FBA, with dropshipping, you need to look after all your own customer service. However, you don't need to do your customer service yourself. You can use low-cost outsourced virtual assistants from $1 an hour to not just automate your customer service and do your customer service for you, but also automate all other aspects of the business, including product research, listing products, etc. The whole reason most people build online businesses, myself included, is for lifestyle. So the business makes money by itself, 24/7, 365, without you. Like I've mentioned many times before, you can implement low-cost overseas virtual assistants that you can source from $1 per hour. And again, I'll put another free link on the screen and below where you can get virtual assistants from $1 per hour. Also, with dropshipping, you must have a strategy in place to continually check to make sure your suppliers have inventory available, as you don't want to sell items and then find out your supplier's got none in stock. But again, this inventory checking can be fully automated. Again, I'll put a link on the screen and below to another free guide showing how you can do this. Bottom line, with both an Amazon FBA business and a dropship business, they both can be fully automated using software and low-cost overseas virtual assistants who can do the tasks that cannot be automated with software. Personally, for people who are new to making money online, I believe dropshipping is a great way to get into making money online. And then if you wish to start importing as well, start importing your top-selling dropship items. And also, if you do start importing your top-selling dropship items, send those top-selling dropship items to Amazon FBA. That brings us to the end of this week's video blog. Make sure you give it a like if you think it was helpful, and write down in the comments what part you thought was best. Now, also don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications, because you're not going to want to miss any of my upcoming Make Money Online with Dropshipping videos. And as I promised, you can get the step-by-step guides completely for free, showing how to build a 7-digit dropship business step-by-step from scratch using less than $100. And another separate complete course for free showing how to build a 7-digit Amazon FBA business step-by-step. And also another guide showing step-by-step how to find overseas virtual assistants from $1 an hour. So all you have to do is tap the links down below in the description to download them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.